蓝方选手萨曼达尔·索蒂博尔基耶夫来自于乌兹别克斯坦，职业生涯战绩4战全胜。他的对手塔兰特·叶斯达伍列特来自于哈萨克斯坦 Berlik Team， 曾经获得哈萨克斯坦泰国泰拳锦标赛冠军。上场比赛通过一致判定，在 JCK 战胜对手。接下来两位选手即将展开交锋。
Менің есімім Yesdaulet Talant, жасым 22-де, мен Қазақстаннан, Алматыдан келдім. Бірлік топ-тим командасынан мен ММА спортшымын, жекпе-жекке өте жақсы дайындықтамын.
And there was a fire in his eyes.
这些选手们真的一个一个都是实力非凡的。
Nice spinning.
Talant also brings title in kickboxing from Fight Sport Strong Kazakhstan.
哦，太神奇了！
太强的水平了。
没错。
Men Sotiboldiev Samandar, O'zbekistonda tug'ilganman. Yoshim 22 yoshda. Men MMA sporti bilan 3 yildan beri shug'ullanib kelaman. Hozirda biz bu jangga 100% taktikamizni qo'yganmiz. Men birinchi raundni boshdanoq pressing qilib boshlayman. Bu jang sizlar kutgandan ham boshqacha bo'ladi. Bu jang birinchi raund o'zidayoq tugatiladi bizning g'alabamizga.
Мен алдын ала өзбек халқынан кешірім сұраймын, өйткені мен қарсыласым өте қанған болады. Мен ол қарсыласпен октагонның еденін сүртем деп уәде бердім.
Men bu jangda raqibimga haqiqiy kurash qanaqaligini ko'rsatib qo'yaman.
All set for this one, guys. This is the third and final fight of the card to not feature a Chinese fighter. In the last year or so, we've seen more and more international talent coming to JCK. We've had a lot of fighters from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, and this is a matchup of two warriors from those two countries. Now, Zhuang was supposed to fight. He withdrew from this fight due to injury a little over, what, 10 days ago? No more than 2 weeks.
Yeah, no more than 2 weeks. It was a very last-minute replacement.
So Samandar Sotiboldiev is taking this fight on short notice. He is a promising young prospect. He's only 22 years old. He's sporting a perfect professional record of 4 wins with no losses. As I understand, he is a national wrestling champion in Uzbekistan. He comes from a street fighting background. He's loved to fight since he was very young. He has 3 finishes and 4 pro wins. We know he's a great grappler. I was not able to see any tape on this guy, so he's coming in as a little bit of an unknown, taking the fight on short notice. He's fighting a guy who has fought for JCK here before. It's going to be a tough test for him tonight, but he believes that he is well prepared, and I'm curious to see what he can do here, Woody.
So let me tell you the rumors that I heard from the Chinese commentators who spoke to his manager. Apparently, since a kid, his uncle would take him outside and take him to go do some street fights. Now, I would guess the street fights are, typical old school, go to the park, there's some kids, hey, this is my cousin, or this is my nephew, this is your nephew, they're about the same size, let's have a go. And he's been street fighting since he's a kid.
Tough guy, 22 years old.
Sotiboldiev.
And
man, how many 22-years do we have? 22-year-old fighters we have tonight.
So many young guys on this card, making me feel like a dinosaur, guys.
You are. If you feel it, you are.
I guess so. And here we have Talant Yesdaulet. He's fought in JCK one time before.
Oh, and his first debut was an absolute dominant performance. And he fought one of the gatekeepers of this division, Wu Leifu, and that was a dominant performance, very well-rounded. He loves to stand and bang and mix up well-timed wrestling. He's willing to ground and pound, go to submissions, but he's a very aggressive, action-pushing fighter, And I'm also curious to see how this will affect him fighting such a different opponent. When you fight someone like Zhuang, you're fighting a very elusive striker who has slick submissions, but not very aggressive wrestling. Now he's fighting a very wrestling-heavy based fighter, and that's on a very last-minute change-up. And Yesdaulet, he came on. He's He's a good-looking young fighter. A lot of fans, a lot of people liking this young kid.
And he's got a great personality.
And he was going to fight a superstar, like one of the most popular stars online on social media in China, Zhe Wang. And now he's fighting a guy who arguably could be a tougher matchup. Zhe Wang's been losing. Zhe Wang's lost, I think, 3 fights in a row now. And he's fighting a guy that's on a bit of a run, although he's not famous at all. So, you know, a lot more, a tougher fight with not that much to gain. And I really respect Talant, Yesdaulet, for that. I mean, he's that just shows that he's a real fighter. He didn't accept, you know, oh, okay, it didn't play out. I'll wait for Zhe Wang to recover. He said, man, I'm here, I want to fight. And he's jacked, bro. Very, very jacked for this division. Fighting at 67.5. Obviously, that's a catch fight. You know, Sotiboldiev has very short time to make the weight. And yeah, I'm very curious to see how it's going to play out. Do you think we're going to see another finish? You know, it's 5 fights in. We've only had 1 fight go the distance on the card tonight.
I think there's a high probability of finishing this fight. Anytime you have a guy that's taking the fight on short notice, I feel like they're trying to get it done early because they didn't have a full camp. Maybe, you know, can they go 3 hard full rounds, or does he want to try to get him out of here quick? We're going to find out. Tail of the tape is with us.
Same age, the height going to Yesdaulet, and a 6 centimeter reach advantage as well.
本场 JCKMMA Kings Series 男子67.5公斤级的协议体重之战。栏目选手身高170公分，臂展170厘米，体重67.40公斤，年龄22岁，来自于 Gladiator Team。MMA 综合格斗战绩4战全胜。那么今天晚上上的 JCK 战决城的首秀 ，Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the blue corner from Uzbekistan. Gets ready for Samandar, the warrior, Sotiboldiev。本场比赛，红方选手身高176公分，臂展176厘米，体重67.40公斤，年龄22岁，来自于 Burlick Team。MMA 综合格斗战绩12战7胜5负 ，JCK 战决城战绩1战1胜。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome right corner from Almaty, Kazakhstan. I give you Talant, Yesdaulet. The referee who charged in this octagon is Mr. Thomas Fine.
Hey guys, you both know the rules. Watch the back of the head, watch the low strikes, okay? Touch gloves. Go back to your corner.
Excited for this one,
Did
guys.
you see that touch gloves?
Yeah. Catch weight fight, 67.5 kilos here is Samandar.
The intensity for this.
Time. You ready?
Look at Yesdaulet on his knees.
Fight!
Sotiboldiev in the blue. Talant Yesdaulet in the red.
Immediately Sotiboldiev shoots, gets that single leg.
Going for the takedown immediately. He's got the body lock here and he gets him down. Right into side control and mounts
Now
him.
he's in full mount.
Wow.
Sotiboldiev in full mount.
Gets the choke
back.
immediately.
He's got the
rear naked choke in immediately.
Look
Is this
at
going to be it?
Yesdaulet trying to peel the hands.
Unbelievable.
Look at this.
Unbelievable.
Squeeze.
That's it. That's a wrap. He's going to go out. He's out.
He's still
I thought he
fighting.
was out.
Yesdaulet is still surviving somehow.
How is he surviving this long? Wow.
He's still surviving. Look at that.
This is a fully locked in rear naked
fully
choke.
locked and just squeezing
Fully locked
for
in rear
days.
naked choke. How has he survived this long?
I
This
mean,
is unbelievable.
Oh
Unbelievable.
my God.
Unreal. Wow.
I think Sotiboldiev squeezed too much. He should have gone slower, but he might have blown out his arms.
How did he survive that? I've never seen someone last that long in a rear naked choke.
I think he just squeezed on and off, and every time he released the pressure,
Yeah.
Yesdaulet could recover some blood to the brain.
Unbelievable. I thought we were going to see another lightning fast finish.
Look at, now he's going back to rear naked choke again. Oh, but I think Yesdaulet.
Now Yesdaulet on top.
Yes, Yesdaulet on top. Manages to wrestle out himself.
Wow. Unbelievable heart and tenacity. That was a fully locked
Beautiful
on,
elbow on the exit.
fully locked on rear naked choke, and now
Nice
he gets
trip. And he goes
mad scrambles. Just a continuous scramble. Sotiboldiev is now on top. He's got to watch the up kick. Passes the guard.
throws his leg across, jumps to side control, but Yesdaulet manages to get back to half guard.
We see a possible Darce choke.
Looking for a Darce choke, works his way.
Can he
almost
take
to
the back here?
Yes. He's holding an
Gonna go for
arm.
the
I
arm
think he's
bar.
going to go for an arm bar.
Wow. Crazy scrambles in this fight.
The pace.
Insane pace. It's been a sprint for 2.5 minutes. Let's see how these guys look on their feet now.
Another such a long-range single leg.
The shot.
Nice hammer fist from Yesdaulet. Yesdaulet looking for a guillotine.
Is he gonna jump Gilly?
Nice knee to the body.
He's got the double leg. Is he gonna pick him up?
He has the hands linked.
Takedown,
for
but he's stuck in a guillotine. Let's see how tight this is. This could be dangerous.
I see some space on the left side.
I think it's dangerous.
It does look kind of dangerous.
It's on, but there's a scramble.
Look at this.
Unbelievable.
Yesdaulet lets it go and comes back on top. How tough is this kid?
There's no way this fight goes the full 3 rounds.
Look at how smart Talant Yesdaulet is. Putting that hand on the mouth, not allowing the exhausted opponent to breathe freely and easily. If you want to breathe, you got to pay for it. Man, the
Action-packed.
energy here is electric.
Absolutely action-packed.
Both corners shouting at their fighters. Now we see Sotiboldiev kind of wanted to slow things down with 2 overhooks there in his close guard.
The action has finally slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, giving us a chance to breathe.
The first 3 minutes
Imagine
of this.
how they feel.
Oh, I can't even imagine. It was an all-out sprint for the first 3 minutes of the first round.
$55 seconds left.
Oh,
Nice
big
elbow.
Gonna see a scramble back up to the feet now. Is Talant gonna take him down? He's got the body lock, big knee to the body. Another one. Trip takedown attempt. Sotiboldiev looking a little bit labored there.
Yeah, Sotiboldiev looked
Nice
not
jab.
as fresh.
Wow, they're throwing down.
Throwing punches. Beautiful straight jab from Sotiboldiev.
Nice takedown.
Talant just throws him over. So much energy used in his takedowns. Trying to go
Unreal.
back to the body with some knees.
10
Yesdaulet
seconds.
has had really good success with elbows in this position on the exit.
Furious pace to this first round.
Sotiboldiev, I mean, he could be feeling this short notice fight. Look at Talant. Look at Talant. He's looking pretty fresh. Talant, he was in trouble there with that rear naked choke.
Oh my God, how crazy was that? I can't believe he survived it. I think it's as you said, like
Түсіндің бе? Мен тыңда. Мен тыңда. Дистанциясы табалда. Ішке басқа ұрыш. Басқа ішке ұрыш. Тупит қылышсың. Қаптаны бер. Ма тупит қылышсың. Ма тупит қылышсың.
he could have got him out of there, Woody.
He was so deep on that.
Like it was fully locked in. Let's take a look at this. Takes the back immediately, locks in the rear naked choke. Slides the hand behind the head. It looked like a done deal to me, but how resilient is Talant Yesdaulet? Guillotine attempt here was close. Mad scrambles, furious pace for the whole first round. Crazy fight so far. Thomas Fan shoving Sotiboldiev
He just
back.
wants to walk forward.
Ready?
Who do you give that first round to?
I mean,
Big jabs, big shots. Well, they're
big
throwing down
punches
right
thrown.
away.
Oh, he tags him. Beautiful punch landed by Yesdaulet right on the chin of Sotiboldiev, and Sotiboldiev drops, but Sotiboldiev gets the takedown.
Sotiboldiev took him down,
and he's
mounts
a full
him.
mount.
Big bridge by
Look at that,
Yesdaulet.
just stands up. Literally just stands up with somebody in his full mount. My God, that is insane. Beautiful elbow.
You know, Talant did land a couple big elbows when he was on top in the first round there.
Talant so phenomenally strong. We see his power and his fitness.
Yes, absolutely.
This guy's a physical monster.
Crazy fight.
And Sotiboldiev, if he took this final shot, that is how long before it's going to catch up to him. Feels like he's already starting to gas. And he's had some really good moments. Got dropped there earlier. There's 3 minutes and 45 seconds left. And we saw earlier tonight with Kastar Sekadek when he weathered the storm the first round and came back and just had the physicality to push the pace and get the finish in the second round. Could this be a repeat?
Yeah, you know what? That's a great point. Because it does seem that Sotiboldiev has slowed down and fatigued a little bit here. So,
and it doesn't look like Yesdaulet is slowed down at all.
Can Talant capitalize on this and accumulate some damage and possibly work towards a finish? Big shots here. Those are some big right hands.
Beautiful punches here.
Sotiboldiev is trying to scramble to get up, but he's eating some shots. Another scramble, and
he tried to roll.
Talant lands in side control this time.
Yeah, he tried to do a Granby roll there, but Talant just away to it and just runs to side control.
Sotiboldiev is grimacing on the bottom. He's in a bad spot here. He regards.
Talant Yesdaulet just so phenomenally strong. I feel like the technical grappling and wrestling advantage is definitely Sotiboldiev, but the physicality of Yesdaulet is just tremendous. Both these corners are shouting to their fighters, urging them on.
I want to see these guys strike some more. I mean,
look at this. There we go. Yesdaulet.
Oh, big shots here.
Dropping the hammer
big
here.
Big right hands. He might only need to put a few hard shots together, and he could potentially get his man out of here. He's got to unload with that right hand.
Thought that he was looking for a bulldog choke there for a moment.
He's going for that 10-finger guillotine. Big elbow here, maybe. There it is.
We go. You called it. Big elbow over the top.
In on a takedown.
Just relentless ground and pound from Talant Yesdaulet. Sorry.
Oh, big shots here.
And we see Thomas Fong having a closer look over here.
The referee is having a look at this.
Yesdaulet, just too much, relentless.
Relentless pressure here. He's working hard for the finish.
I mean, that's a lot of
referee's thinking about stepping in. I think it's going to be
over.
over. It's over. It's over. It's over. Wow.
And it's
Talant
over.
Yesdaulet. Second round TKO.
And it's the second time in one night where the Kazakh is just too much in round number 2. You know, just the physicality.
How crazy was that first round?
And we've had 2 absolute crazy first rounds tonight. I mean, this is a card you got to rewatch.
Absolutely. Let's take a look at the finish here. So the finish itself wasn't anything spectacular. What this was an accumulation of damage and fatigue.
Just too much. Look at him. Talant Yesdaulet is a physical freak.
That's a great stoppage by the man, Thomas Van, one of the best refs in the game. Always knows what he's doing. And what a performance by Talant Yesdaulet.
Oh, and so much respect to Sotiboldiev. Man, takes the fight on very short notice, and he almost got the win within the first minute with a rear naked choke.
And you know what? Sotiboldiev taking the fight on less than 2 weeks' notice. He's a stud, man. He'll be back. He'll be back.
He's literally almost being carried by his cornerman. He gave it everything he got. And I'm telling you, with a proper camp, I think this should be a rematch. We saw Talant walk over, but Sotiboldiev doesn't want to have anything. There's no love lost between these two guys.
接下来宣布比赛结果。本场男子 MMA 综合格斗规则67.5公斤级协议体重之战的最终结果为，来自于哈萨克斯坦的红方选手 Talant Yesdaulet 第二回合4分09秒使用地面砸击 TKO 获胜。The winner is red corner, win by